Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going over your top 5 must-have skincare beauty items that I think you need for the summer. So yeah, top 5 summer beauty must-haves. Because since we're still in the spring season, that means there is still time to get these summer products, but it doesn't hurt to use them now, especially where I'm at in Tennessee. It is super warm, which I'm absolutely loving, but I thought it'd be a good time to share some of those must-have products that I think are gonna really help you by the time summer is here. Not a super heavy makeup day, obviously super cash. This is my outfit of the day. I've got my Skims tank and some Target shorts on, which I really love. They're like fuzzy on the inside, I guess fleece. Anyways, let's go over these skincare items. I'll have everything linked down below, and I've got a few, and I just think these are really exciting. But first, we need a sip of our V8 energy drink. If you're new here, I don't like coffee. I don't even know if I've really talked about it in general on my channel, but I just don't like the smell or the taste of coffee. My husband Chris loves coffee, so I smell it every morning still. All right, so the first product I want to mention is something that I think is going to be really obvious, and that is sunscreen. So this is specifically sunscreen for your face. So if you've been following me for a while, if you're a long-time subscriber, you'll know that I suffer from melasma. I've got sun damage. I went to go see a dermatologist yesterday. I couldn't have anything on my face. I wanted to show up to my appointment so that they could fully see everything that I was dealing with. So that's a big patch of melasma on my forehead that doesn't seem to lighten up. Like if it does, it always comes back, especially with laser treatments. And I've been really careful in the sun as well. I've got 2 spots here that I do see progress with on and off, but these are, I would say, the latest patches to show up. And then a little above my lip. I did have, I think it was sun damage on my nose, and I was able to lighten that up through laser treatments before my wedding. Anyways, enough about that. I'll probably have a whole melasma dedicated video, but this is just specifically to talk about face sunscreen. I think no matter what you use, whether it's regular or tinted sunscreen, moisturizer, whatever it is, a serum, it is all helpful. Something is better than nothing. So I've got, let's see, I've got a Smashbox Halo tinted moisturizer. These are all mineral sunscreen. Even the dermatologist yesterday, even though I didn't like him, and he really wasn't the most helpful, he did say that chemical sunscreens tend to break down faster. I just thought that was interesting. So this, I think all of these are mineral sunscreens except for this. This was super recommended by my dermatologist in Colorado. He was the best one I've ever seen, and I wish I could see him here, but I can't. So this is my only normal facial sunscreen, no color at all. This is my Smashbox tinted sunscreen. This is my latest one that I'm currently using, currently have on my face. I really do like this one. It is pricey for such a small bottle, but it does have buildable coverage. I'm also wearing a little bit of concealer on those spots that are darker now. But this is my current routine, and then I do have the serum. Obviously, you can tell the color does not match my skin. I bought it online, like, I don't know, a while ago. So I don't use this as much, but it is a nice tinted sunscreen serum. So definitely need to have a good facial sunscreen in your life, because if you can start out as young as possible, like in college, I never wore sunscreen, and I went to the University of Arizona in Tucson. So I was in the sun a lot. I was always super tan, had the best tan. But now I'm suffering the sun damage, and then also melasma does not help with that. Now for the next thing, if you have sunscreen on your face, you're gonna want it all over your body. The one I've been using now is this Classic Whip sunscreen. It has a little bit of shimmer. This is from the Glow line. I also have the regular one in my bathroom. It has the red top. I really do like this. A little bit does go a long way, and it literally is like whipped cream. I'll demonstrate, but let me remove my rings. So this one has a nice tint of shimmer, or a hint of shimmer. See, it's literally like whipped cream. It smells, I just really like the smell of sunscreen actually, because it is just, it smells like the beach to me. We used to go to the beach a lot when we lived in Japan. I was an Air Force brat, if for those who don't know, but just has, it's like good memories. So look at, I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but can you see the shimmer? Maybe not. But I can see it, and it's all over my hands. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see on camera sometimes. But I feel like having that shimmer makes me want to wear it even more, because then it kind of feels like body makeup in a way, not just sunscreen. course, you don't have to use shimmer. You can use the regular one, obviously, but I feel like just having that glitter shimmer option pushes me to use it more. Now, the next thing I want to mention is this foot butter from Bare August, the Oh So Soft foot butter. I got this on my influencer trip to Palm Springs, probably the only one I'll ever go on. But look at this. It is a mix of, let's see. It was really interesting. Oh, it was like mango seed or something. Now I can't find it. But basically, this is what it looks like. It is so moisturizing. Like, you notice a difference and feel a difference overnight. And I feel like this is really literally the best foot butter I've ever used. I didn't use it consistently when I first got home and had this in my beauty product collection until like maybe when we moved to Tennessee. And I'm glad I waited, because look at how much I have left, so I'm gonna need more. But this is the only one that I can truly say, like, you notice a noticeable amount of difference the next day. I feel like with the others that I've used, I did notice a difference, but it wasn't to the effect that this can give you. This also comes with, I mean, I think you can buy it individually, but if you want, it comes with little like heel socks, where it's kind of like rubber on the inside. I mean, it's some type of texture, and it just to help your heels soak up all the product. I normally will either just put this on my feet before I go to bed and wear like no socks, or I will put fuzzy socks on, and then throughout the night they will just slip off my feet. But your feet totally don't feel greasy at all. So I just feel like that is a huge plus, and 100% recommend. Now for number 4 on the list, we are going back to sunscreen, but this time a powder sunscreen. I've talked about powder sunscreens in the past before on my channel, but this is the latest one that I have. This is the Soul Brush. I actually have this in 2, I guess, colors. I have the tan one, and then I have a translucent one that has shimmer, which I actually got for Chris, not realizing it had shimmer, so he's not using it. But this is really good for yourself, for kids. I don't think the brush is removable, so I haven't actually tried cleaning this brush, so wouldn't be able to answer questions about that. I don't know if Soul Brush has an FAQ section for it. I wasn't able to get a code for you guys, but maybe in the future I can. I would love that, because I do think this is super helpful. I use this all over. I actually carry this with me. It's not the smallest, but it's not the largest. I feel like it fits in my bag. I just throw it in my bag because I'm so paranoid about making my sun damage and my melasma worse, triggering it even more, that I will just powder this all over my face before I leave the car, because I just need to reapply, I feel like, constantly. I really do love this. This is SPF 50. It's a mineral powder sunscreen, water resistant for 80 minutes, and blocks your skin from UVA and UVB rays, blue light and infrared radiation. So this has zinc and titanium. So that is super good, because that's what my great dermatologist told me back in Colorado, and my esthetician in Montana. So super handy to have, great for yourself, great for kids, just to brush on a little bit of sunscreen. Like I said, anything is better than nothing. But when it does come down to just powder versus an actual sunscreen lotion, I would definitely choose the lotion. But for me, having never worn sunscreen at all in college, walking around through the U of A campus, I didn't have any of this. So for me, I just feel like I love having both, because I can put this on at the start of my day, and if I have a full face of makeup on, I can just touch up with this. I will really focus this right here, those spots on my nose and right here on my forehead and on my lip, but mostly here. You'll see me dab. So sometimes I'm in the car and I'll just go like, and I wonder if people think I'm like a makeup maniac, like, oh, I need to touch up my blush. No, it's sunscreen. All right, the last thing I want to mention is my Bluestone Sun Shield. I definitely need to clean this up a little bit. This is something I took with me to Palm Springs for that influencer trip, and it came in handy. Like, it was a lifesaver, because if I did not have this, the amount of just how hot it was, the UV index being super high over there, like my face would be like, I probably wouldn't be able to block out all of the sunspots. So this is adjustable. This blocks your face from UVA, UVB rays, just like this thing says for the powder sunscreen. Now you have a shield. So for me, I've got like all the sun protection, like all of this right here. Like, it's like a triple effect, the trifecta. What I like about this is that I can raise this up, I can bring it down, and I can bring it lower. Do I look a little crazy if I wear this in public? Definitely, and I have done it. I've brought this to the park. I've brought this to Palm Springs. Like, it is just so nice to have, and I'm never gonna go without this. I will even just go in my backyard and wear this. I'll check the mail with this on. It's definitely easy to clean, and then also I do need to clean this. Like, you will get it a little bit, oh, if you could see some makeup right here on this band. Now, luckily for this product, I do have a code for you. Christina 15 will get you 15% off. Sometimes they have a sale, but it's not super often, but they do have other colors of this. So I definitely recommend, I cannot recommend this enough. I feel like this makes a huge difference in me taking care of my skin and just having that ability to still walk around outside, feel the sun on your skin, but also not get that damage. I am someone that loves the sun. I love being warm. I just feel like it gives me good energy. It gives me good vibes. I don't like gloomy weather. So for me, having that natural sunlight is important, but I don't want the damage. So this enables me to do that. And I can just walk around like this. Like, I can clearly see where I'm going, what I'm doing. But then if I want to walk around in public and not have eye contact with anyone, no one can see me, but I can see them.
I'd show you guys a shot of me enjoying the sun. I've got my fingerprints all over this because I just put on my sunscreen. Maybe you can see it now that we're outside. You see my arms kind of sparkling all over. But this is, you know, how I soak up the sun.
All right, guys, so that does it for this video. My top 5 must-have summer beauty products. I'll have everything linked down below along with my code for that sun shield. If you have any questions about anything, leave them down in the comments. Any video requests, leave them down in the comments. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. I would really, truly appreciate you. Here's Biggie. I have 2 corgis. I'll see you all in the next video.